Hello, everyone. Welcome on in to Sunshine to Sunset with Rashonda. I am happy to have y'all here. I decided to jump on to see how my family is doing and just to check in with everybody. So today's topic is going to be about health awareness and how you possibly could miss some signs that could potentially save your life. So I have a story about how I found out that I had stage 2 colon cancer the same year I had brain surgery. And so it was a life-changing experience for me. It changed my family life forever, only because it happened in the same year. And so my question to all of you is, have y'all had a life-changing experience that has changed, your family life or someone you know around you life? Because for me, it did. So I'm going to take y'all back on a little journey, and welcome on into everybody that's coming into the room. I'll get back to y'all once I do this. I just wanted to bring this to some people that may be going through an illness, because we all have family or friends that have faced illnesses. And so I wanted to know, have anybody that y'all know was faced with a life-changing illness? So let me start my journey. In 2019, I was faced with having 3 brain aneurysms. And later on that year, hello, Lashes Journey, welcome. Welcome, Developing Mind. I'm happy to have y'all here. Hi, always Tam. Thanks for joining me. So in 2019, as some of y'all know or some of y'all may not know, I was diagnosed with having 3 brain aneurysms. So during that time of going through my healing, that December, I'll never forget that day. Well, let me back it up. When I had my brain surgery, that July, I started having problems with my stomach, and I couldn't understand why. And I went to the doctor, and this is health awareness, you guys, because a lot of us, because I'm not going to make this about racism, because of the color of our skin, we sometimes get overlooked when we go to the doctor and we try to express to them we're having certain signs, and they think we crazy. They try to make it seem like it's all in our head. So I went to the doctor that July, right after having my brain surgery in February. And I went to the doctor and I was telling them that, I'm having a problem with my stomach. They did the x-rays, they did the CAT scans of my stomach. And so the scans came back that everything was okay. If it was something wrong, it would have showed up as a color, as the doctor said. But for me, that was not, the case. They sent me along my way, and they said, Ms. Burrows, everything is fine. Continue on healing from your brain surgery. Well, later on that year, you guys, December 21st, 4 days before Christmas, I was rushed to the hospital. And that night changed my life again forever. I went to go use the bathroom. I won't want to be too graphic. And I noticed there was blood. And I'm going to leave it at that. So they did scans. They did, procedures to find out exactly what was going on. And so when the results came back, I was told that I had stage 2 colon cancer. So that was a big blow for me because, mind you, I was still healing from brain surgery. And to have that, thrown on you. I'm like, oh my God, you are testing me. And so I like to talk about health awareness because we as young African people, we go to the doctor, we have certain signs that something is going on, but because we don't have the right insurance, or we go to a doctor that don't want to listen to us, they tend not to believe what we say. And I just want to ask any of y'all, have y'all ever experienced this with a loved one that you may know? Have y'all ever experienced where you go to a doctor, you know something is wrong because you know your body, excuse me, and you just know something is wrong, but no one is trying to hear you out. It's an uneasy feeling. Nobody should have to, go through that. And so once I heard that news, you guys, I'm like, this has to be over. I mean, first I get diagnosed with 3 brain aneurysms. And mind you, I was blessed to have made it off that table. And I was still recovering, trying to get my body back healthy, trying to remember the things that I forgot that I once knew. And then to get hit that I had stage 2 colon cancer was like, it was just mind altering. I tried to grasp what was going on around me because I had family that depended on me. I have 2 children, I have a husband, I have grandchildren. Soon as we felt like we got over one hurdle, another hurdle was thrown after us. So I'm saying this to say, when I went to the doctor in July, somebody dropped the ball because it was told to me that it takes a long time for colon cancer to show signs. So when I had all the tests done, when they ran all the scans, somebody dropped the ball because how could it be December? I'm now stage 2 colon cancer. So I just wanted to bring this to y'all because there are signs of colon cancer that I want y'all to be aware of because a lot of people overlook them. If you're having, pain in your stomach that you normally don't have, it's a certain type of pain. It's not the normal pain you would get when you have a stomach ache. It's a distinct pain that is undescribable. You would know it because it's going to be like something else you have never even experienced. And if you're having problems with tolerating your food, far as nauseousness, that could be, signs of other things. But if it's continuous, because for me, I felt like I was having signs because of having brain surgery. Because when you have brain surgery, there are things that come along with it that give you other signs, far as health issues. But with colon cancer, I found that I had the signs, but I was ignoring them. Like I said, I had blood in my stool. It went away. It wasn't consistently. I'm thinking that it was a hemorrhoid. And like I said, I don't want to get graphic. I'm just trying to bring awareness to my brothers and sisters about how colon cancer is taking our brothers and sisters out at a higher rate now. At one time, it was supposed to be that you get checked at the age of 50. Now for our race, they're asking us to get checked now 40, 45. The time and the age has changed because it's hitting our race at a higher rate. And I know y'all know some of the actors that have recently passed away because of colon cancer. Excuse me, guys. It's affecting our community at a higher rate. And so let me go back into some of the warning signs that I have. So I was having nauseousness, but I thought it was due to the medication I was taking because I recently had, brain surgery. And then I also noticed that I was losing weight. And again, I thought it was pertaining to me having brain surgery because, when you have brain surgery, it takes your body through a lot of changes. You lose a lot of weight. You're trying to build back your strength. So I thought that was pertaining to that until, like I said, December the 21st, 2019, I was diagnosed with stage 2 colon cancer. And you guys, you have to be your best advocate. Have I not went back to the doctor because I knew with every fiber in me that something was going wrong, something was not right, and I knew it had nothing to do with brain surgery. So, and I was telling the doctor when I was in the emergency room, I was like, I know my body, something don't feel right, and you have to be your best advocate when it comes to your health. Like I said, to other people, we're just a number. We're because our skin look, different from others. We sometimes get pushed to the side. It's unfair. It's unfortunate, but it happens a lot. It definitely happens a lot. And so I just wanted to ask y'all, have any one of y'all experienced this? How did y'all deal with this? Because it was a life-changing experience for me. And like I said, you guys, I went to the doctor that July. They did all the scans that was supposed to be done. But one of the doctors dropped the ball because, as they say, if you have cancer, it's supposed to shine up, bright as they're doing the scans. But for me, for some reason, it didn't. It led me to question, did they really do what they were supposed to do when it came to me? Or was I just another number because of my skin color? And once again, I'm not making this about race, but it happens a lot, you guys. And I just want to bring awareness. With colon cancer, I'm not considered cured until my 5-year mark. And I won't hit my 5-year mark until 2 years from now. This December 21st will make my 3rd year of being in remission for colon cancer. And it's a scary thing, because with colon cancer, you don't know whether it can come back or not. And from what I was told from my, oncologist, if it comes back, it usually comes back reaping havoc. So, every day I'm dealing with something. I come on here, I make videos, I do my lives, I drop my shorts, but I still have in the back of my mind, it's not a pity party. I just want to share with y'all. But sometimes y'all just don't know what people be going through. When they come up here, they make their videos, they drop their shorts, they try to bring content to y'all. I'm constantly praying that when I go to the doctor to get my scans done every 3 months, that I don't get the bad news that it has reappeared. So you guys, you have to be your best advocate when it comes to your health. If you have warning signs of anything that you know that is not right, if that doctor don't listen to you, go to another. If that doctor's not willing to you, go to somebody else, because we are dying at a higher rate than any other race in the past couple of years, and it's dealing with colon cancer. I don't know whether y'all are aware of this, and it has to do with what we eat too as well. Like, I do a lot of cooking. Hey, Sharva, thanks for joining me. I'm so glad that y'all are here to be a part of this live. The topic that I'm doing today is about bringing health awareness. I wanted to do a video, but I felt like it would be better that I can interact with y'all during the live, because it's affecting our community in a high rate. And it has been happening for years. High cooking with Net TV. And this is true. Like, we are losing our people at a higher rate only because we don't have the right kind of Medicaid. We don't have doctors that believe what we're trying to tell them. If you go to a doctor office and you explain to what certain symptoms you may have, sometimes they want to say that you're crazy, or it's anxiety, or they try to tell you that it's something going on in your head. It's not happening. You're making these things up. We have to be very careful when we go into the doctor when it's dealing with our health, you guys. You really have to. I have to honestly say that I was blessed to have an amazing neurosurgeon. He was one of the best in the world. Like I said before on somebody else's live yesterday, He's a renowned neurosurgeon when it came to me having my brain surgery. And then when I got diagnosed with stage 2 colon cancer, God stepped in and blessed me with one of the best oncologists in the world. And I am thankful that God didn't count me out to have 2 different life-changing experiences that could have taken me out when so many other people have lost family members from aneurysms. They have lost family members or friends from cancer. I was blessed that he didn't take me out. And I just wanted to come here and say, be your best advocate when it comes to your health, you guys. I had 2 different types of life-changing experiences in 1 year. I would have never thought in my wildest dreams that I would have gone through that. During the time in 2019, I was working 65 hours a week. I'm in the health field. I had 3 to 4 patients. I felt like I was healthy. I felt like I was doing the right thing for us, taking care of myself. But then, illnesses creeps in. And you never know when it might be your time. So make sure that you going to the doctor. Make sure that you telling them your symptoms, because you have to be careful. You guys, if you go into the bathroom and you see something, and a lot of people don't like to look at their stool, not trying to be graphic, but pay attention, because that's one of the signs of colon cancer. And a lot of us don't pay attention to that. We have to pay attention to our bodies, you guys. It can possibly save your life. And from what I was told from my oncologist, usually when colon cancer is found, it's usually in a later stage. So I was blessed, that it was caught. But like I said, somebody dropped the ball. And so have any one of y'all experienced this? And how did y'all handle it? And do y'all have a family member that have experienced this? And how did they handle it? Because I know for me, it changed my family dynamic. Like my husband was afraid that he was losing his wife. And my children were afraid that they were losing their mom. And so we just got to be careful, you guys. We got to pay attention to our body. Like I said, I thought I would come on here because this happened a lot in our community. We get ignored because we don't have the right health insurance, or we get thrown to the side because the color of our skin. And once again, you guys, I am not trying to make this about race, but I have to speak the facts. It is the truth. I have seen it happen plenty of times in the health field. If you don't have the right type of health insurance, if you don't have the right skin tone, sometimes our paperwork get thrown up to the side, or they don't run the tests they will run on someone else. And it's the truth. We got to be advocate about our health. We have to be mindful that when your body is going through certain changes and that something is not right, do not sit around, do not wait, because that could possibly be a life-changing decision. Had I would have waited around, you guys, and not paid attention to my body, I probably wouldn't be in front of y'all right now trying to bring this awareness to y'all. And we have to take it serious. We have to be our own best advocate when it comes to health awareness. Our community is dying at a higher rate than any other community. Like I said, I'm not trying to make this about race, but I am telling you the truth. The statistics shows that majority of minorities are getting colon cancer. I have never heard of colon cancer until I got diagnosed with it. Never. I heard of breast cancer. I heard of lung cancer. I heard of, pancreatic cancer, but for some reason, I never heard of colon cancer. And it was mind-boggling to me. And then it seemed like once I got diagnosed with it, that's when other celebrities, started of our color, started getting diagnosed with it. And next thing you know, they were deceased. We have to be more mindful, you guys. We got to pay attention to our body. We can't let doctors chase us away when we know for sure that something is not right, because that will be a life-changing choice, whether it's you being alive or you possibly, being deceased. And we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to our family to make sure that it's okay. Hi Dominique, I'm happy to have you here. My colon cancer was discovered, Dominique, the same year I had brain surgery for, aneurysms. I had my brain surgery in February, and later on, December the 21st of that year, I was diagnosed with colon cancer, stage 2. And like I was telling everyone in the chat, I had went to the doctor previously in July to get the scans ran and everything. And I believe that I was overlooked. I don't believe they ran the proper test, just because, like I said, and I say it again, I'm not trying to make it about race, but the tone of my skin color. Because from what they said is cancer shows up on scans, it's like a bright color. The doctor who ran the scans showed me a scan and said, Miss Burrows, this is how your skin is looking. If it's cancer, it would have showed up this type of way. But for me, it was not so. Later on that December, I started having pains in my stomach. I noticed that there was a change in my stool. I was nauseous. I was losing weight rapidly, but I thought it was due to my me having, brain surgery. And so thankfully, I had a young Black doctor, you guys. And I'm telling you, like I said, I'm not trying to make this about race. He was the one who discovered my colon cancer. He didn't turn me away. He had every test ran possible on me, and I thank him for that. Had that doctor, and the doctor had to be in his early 30s, had that doctor had not ran the proper scans that was supposed to be ran on me in July, I probably wouldn't be sitting here in front of y'all trying to bring y'all health awareness about certain signs and how things be overlooked. We have to be our own best advocate when it comes to our health and our body. I have been through it. I don't come up here and when I first started my YouTube channel, I wanted to be about, awareness as far as brain aneurysms. And then I started meeting people in the community that has embraced me, and showed me love. And like I said before, I know it's a different type of, other side of the YouTube community that can be harsh, and I understand that. But my purpose for coming on YouTube was to bring awareness about health, brain aneurysms. And then I wanted to bring in, my story about having stage 2 colon cancer the same year. How rare is it for somebody to have brain surgery for 3 aneurysms and then later on that year have been diagnosed with stage 2 colon cancer? When I tell you that God's grace is awesome, and I know I have a purpose to be here and share my journey with people, because maybe my story can probably help someone live or change someone's life, and give y'all the tools, because some people don't know what the warning signs are with colon cancer. Like I said, nauseousness, losing weight rapidly, not being able to digest your food, and then when you get diagnosed with it, you guys, usually it's in your later stages. I just want to bring awareness to my YouTube community, and we are small, and let y'all know that y'all are y'all best advocate when it comes to your health. Do not let doctors push y'all away. For sure your body. When something is not right. If that doctor is not listening to you, you go find somebody else who will. And then guess what? If that doctor is not listening to you, then you find somebody else who will. Because guess what? Your life is irreplaceable. You have family out here that depends on you. You have children that love you. Some of you may have wives or husbands or grandchildren, children that depend on you. So if you don't go to the doctor and you don't advocate for your health and your doctor is not listening to you, that could possibly remove you from this place we call Earth. And we only get one life, you guys. We don't get no do-overs. We just passing through. So take your health seriously. Advocate for yourself. You are your own best advocate when it comes to your health. So I'm just saying, if y'all have not gotten tested for colon cancer and y'all are over the age of 35, because believe it or not, you guys, there are people in their 20s that when I go to get my scans done at the cancer center that I go to, that are stage 3, stage 4, there's no hope for them. But if you catch your diagnosis in time, and God willing that never happens to any one of y'all, then there's a possibility that something can, be done that can, change your life and give you a long life, expectancy. For me, I don't know whether my colon cancer is going to come back. And it's okay with me. God willing, it won't. But my journey is not over, until my 5th year. And like I said, you guys, I'm only on my 2.5 years. I won't be considered cured until my 5th year, and I'm only on my 3rd year. So I'm thankful for y'all. I'm thankful that y'all came on my live to listen to this. Like I said, I'm only trying to bring health awareness. God is good. I'm not trying to come up here and be a spiritual person, even though I am. But he has shown his grace and mercy to me. I know for a fact that he is real. And what he has done for me, he can do for someone else. God is good. He blessed me to still be here. He blessed the surgeon hands that operated on me. He blessed them in the way that I'm still here to be able to bring this message to y'all. And I am thankful for y'all. I don't feel like I want y'all to know that it goes unnoticed, that y'all comment on my videos and that y'all come to my lives and that y'all here willing to listen to what I have to say. You guys, like I said, I don't drop videos every day like a lot of y'all. I do the best that I can because I'm still recovering, from a lot of things. It's not for me to tell all my business to the internet. I put out there what I want, you guys to know that can be helpful, that could possibly change someone's life. But, I'm still going through some things. I'm still fighting a good fight. Every 3 months, I have to go get my scans. Every 3 months, I have to get my blood drawn. Every 3 months, I get that fear. That fear creeps up in me, which I know my God is good. I know that he's looking over me. I know whatever his will is going to be is going to be. But I'm still human. I still have those emotions. And when I go get my scans, I'm done every 3 months, you guys, and I get that blood test ran. I pray. Because I still want to be here. I want to be amongst my family, my husband, my wife, my children, and my friends and family that love me, and amongst you guys as well, because y'all are now my family. And I appreciate y'all. So I just thought I would come on here. I would bring this message. Be mindful, when it comes to your body. Go to the doctor, you guys. And make sure your health is good. Make sure that the doctors are listening to you. Make sure that you are your own best advocate. And even if it's not for you, it could be for your mate. It could be for your children. It could be for anybody that you love. Be your own best advocate when it comes to people that you love. And so I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming on my live. Thank you, Lashes Journey, for being here. Thank you, Trolling for the Lord Incorporated. I truly appreciate y'all being here. I know Dominique LeBlue was here. I thank you. I know Always Tam Tam was here. I thank you. I believe I saw Developing Mind. I thank all of y'all. Like I said, I just want to come here and bring, awareness about certain health issues that go on amongst our community, that our people are dying at a higher rate than a lot of other people. And it's the truth. And like I said, I'm not trying to make this racist, but the truth is the truth, you guys. You can't sugarcoat the truth. And like I said, I have been down this journey, you guys. It has not been an easy journey. I have seen many things. I have seen people, come in with the same illnesses that I have and don't make it out. So I'm thankful that I can bring this message to y'all. You guys, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I just wanted to bring this message to let y'all know to go to the doctor, get checked. I don't care if you think it's minor. I don't care if you think I'm not going to worry about that. It's not that important. No, you guys. It be the small things that we overlook that turn into life-changing, events that impacts not just us. See, what we got to remember is we have people that love us. We have husbands, wives, we have children, grandchildren, whoever that may love you. If we fall short in taking care of ourselves, then we're a disservice to them because they're dependent on us. They're dependent on us to make sure that we are okay and doing the best that we can do. I love you always, Tam Tam. That's my girl right there, And we have to be mindful when we know we feel things or we know something is not right with our body and we push it to the side. Please, you guys, don't do that. Take it from me. Take it from my journey. Don't don't turn a blind eye, I should say. Don't look the other way. You know your body. You know when something is not right. You know when the doctors tell you, no, such and such. That can't be right. Or you're not feeling that way. Don't let them sweep you off and throw you up under the rug. Your life matters. You're not just a number. You're not just a piece of paper. You're not just somebody walking into somebody's doctor's office. You're somebody's mother. You're somebody's father. You're somebody's child. You're somebody's grandchild, friend, what have you. You just got to be mindful when you go to these doctors. How Paper Chase me beats. I appreciate you being here. You have to be mindful when you go to these doctors and they chase you away. And Lashes Journey, I'm going to touch on what you just said. Thank you for bringing that to me. Now, what I have to say is, and what a lot of people don't know, sugar feeds cancer. Did y'all hear me? Sugar feeds cancer. And a lot of doctors don't tell you that. When I go get my scans done and other people are there to get their chemo treatments, I have personally seen nurses give patients a can of Coca-Cola, that has sugar in it. Sugar feeds cancer, you guys, but they don't tell us that. They don't give us the information that we need. If you're diagnosed with cancer, usually, from my research, you cut off all sugar. You try to go into not eating any type of meats. You try to flush your body out. That's why a lot of people juice. A lot of people, you guys, don't eat meat. A lot of people, you guys, steer away from sugar because it feeds cancer. And a lot of our illnesses come from the meats that we eat. And I'm guilty of that. I like certain meats, but I find myself trying to steer away from it because I'm trying to live. I want to live. So I'm bringing this information to y'all in hopes that it will help somebody. It will save somebody's life. And like last year's journey said, thank you, sis. I'm glad you brought that to my attention. I actually forgot about that. And that is a very important piece of information that should be shared in your app. Trolling for the Lord. Yes. Mucus is where sickness thrives. That is the absolute truth. But what I found during my cancer journey is sugar is not good for us, you guys. It wreaks havoc on our body. It causes the cancer to grow at an alarming rate. So I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just trying to bring awareness, to people who don't know. Because y'all are my brothers and sisters. And and like I said, sometimes we overlook things. Sometimes we be like, I'm not going to pay attention to that headache. It's just nothing. I'm not going to pay attention to that migraine. It's nothing. But for me, I had warning signs for years. I just didn't pay attention to it when it was dealing with my brain aneurysms. And probably had I went sooner rather than later, they probably would have caught it earlier. But by the grace of God, I'm here. And so I'm thankful. I try not to look back in my past and think about, I should have did this. I should have did that. Because doing that, that could cause you to go into depression. And I can't allow myself to go into that dark place. So I try to live my life now from this present moment, doing things that I know is healthy for me. And so let me get to this comic section. Trolling for the Lord Incorporated says, as I drank Coca-Cola because I gave up alcohol, thanks for holding me accountable. Yes, you guys, y'all have to be careful with the things that we drink, the things that we eat. It's really not healthy for us. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do in y'all kitchen, y'all business. That's my motto. But I'm just trying to say certain things that we put into our body. Because, I used to like to snack. I used to have the cakes and the sodas and anything that you feel like is a snack. And I felt like that probably did damage to my body as well. Not even knowing that it was doing it. So y'all have to be, careful when we out here and we put in these things into our bodies that it's really not healthy for us. So I said I was going to try to start getting into healthier cooking and bringing it to y'all. I'll be doing juicing, just so that we can be healthy. Like I said, once again, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do in y'all kitchen. And, I'm just trying to bring awareness so that y'all don't have to go down the same path that I went down, hopefully, God willing. If I bring this information to y'all, I possibly could save someone's life. And I pray to God that I do. And so, excuse me, guys. Trolling for the Lord Incorporated said, try switching to natural sugar from fruit. It might be a little easier at last year's journey. Yes, you guys, be careful of the sugar intake. I like to juice to last year's journey. That's very healthy for your body, and people don't know that. But a lot of people who's diagnosed with cancer, instead of going through the chemo treatment, we like to go the herbal way. We like to juice. We like to take herbs. We steer away from meats. We steer away from sugars, because sometimes you got to remember, when you're dealing with cancer, when you go through chemo, sometimes that do more harm than good. But like I said, everybody's journey is different. We getting that poison put inside of our body, and everybody don't make it. So sometimes we like to find or go down the natural, road, far as juicing, far as taking out herbs, far as just cleansing our body. And I'm just thankful that I'm still here to be able to bring this information to y'all, because it's important. And you have to pay attention to your bodies, you guys. Everything we put into our body is not good for us. And so trolling for the Lord says that's all you can do and make it that's all you can do. And if you're not satisfied with today's journey, try again tomorrow at Lash's Journey. This is a message that Trolling for the Lord Incorporated is saying to Lash's Journey. Yeah, you guys, we have to be intimate fasting. That's right, Dominique LeBlanc, my sister. There you go. Intimate. It works, you guys. I'm telling you, it works. So just be mindful. Like I said, I'm not coming on here trying to tell you how to run your household, what to put inside your body. I'm just saying, I'm trying to prevent somebody from going down the road that I went through. And if I could save one person's life by bringing this information to y'all, then I have done my job. And I'm thankful. But just be careful, of the things you're putting into your body. Be careful of your sugar intake. Try to do a lot of juicing. Try to stay away from all that red meat. You guys, it's not healthy. That's why you notice that in my latest videos, y'all have seen me doing a lot of turkey, ground turkey. No meat is really good for you, to be honest with you. But, I'm just trying to live and do things the healthy way. And I'm just bringing it to y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all being here. Lash's Journey, I'm so thankful you brought that up about the sugar, because like I said, when I go to my visits for my cancer journey, I have noticed that nurses like to give, the cancer patients soda. Why are you giving us, well, I don't take the soda, people that's battling cancer soda when y'all know it's a high content of sugar and cancer feeds off sugar? Why are you doing this? When if I know that, then you should know that as well. I just don't understand it. I just feel like, when it comes to our people, they don't do right by us. And like I said, I'm not trying to make this about race, but the truth is the truth. And I have to call it how it is. And Lash's Journey said candy too, they killing us. Yeah, you guys, we just got to be careful. They shooting our meats up with all types of things. We don't know what they shooting it up with. I have never in my life, and I'm not trying to make a joke out of this, you guys. I remember going to the grocery store, buying turkey wings, and they were small. Now you go to the grocery store, and them turkey wings, I don't know where they come from. I have never seen turkey wings that big. So they shooting it up with something. And whatever they shooting it up with, it ain't right. Because turkey wings not supposed to look that way. And so getting back on to the topic at hand, you guys, I'm just trying to bring awareness to, all of us. If you haven't went to go get your scans done for as cancer, because at a certain age, there's different things we're supposed to do once we reach certain ages when it comes to cancer. If you haven't went to go get your breast checked for breast cancer, please do so. If you haven't, males, if you haven't went to go get y'all checkup, please do so. Please do so, because we are losing each other at a higher rate. And males, y'all tend to be more stubborn. Y'all don't like to go to the doctor like we as women do. We have to force y'all to go to the doctor and get yourself, checked out. Go to the doctor. You are your own best advocate. If you can prevent something from happening, then why not? Why not, make sure that your health is good? Health is wealth. Health is wealth, you guys. And like I said, we don't want to leave behind our husbands or wives or significant others or our children or our grandchildren when we could prevent this. A lot of things is preventable, you guys, if you just go to the doctor and get yourself checked. And Trolling for the Lord Incorporated said, like the Susan B. Komen Foundation or the yogurt container. I'm telling you guys, it is real out here. We have to pay attention to our body. We have to be mindful of what we're putting into our body. We have to be mindful to the doctors we go to that's not listening to us. We have to be mindful when you go there and you tell them that something is wrong. They want to make you feel like you're crazy, or they want to diagnose you with having panic attacks, or they want to diagnose you with having anxiety attacks. We have to be careful, you guys. We are our own best advocate. We are our own best advocate. And guess what? If our loved one is sick and they're not able to advocate for themselves, step up and do the job. Step up and do the job. It don't cost you nothing. Because like I said, we only get one life to live. We don't get no do-overs during this journey. We got another journey we got to go through because we're only passing through. But in our human form, you guys, we only get one chance to follow through this place. And we want to make sure that we are healthy. And sometimes we can't catch all the illnesses. Sometimes things get overlooked. But what I'm trying to say to y'all is if y'all have something that's going on with your body and you know for sure that it ain't right, go get it checked. Don't sit around hoping and wishing that it go away. Please don't do that because you might be gambling with your life. And we can't afford to do that. Our life is precious. Life is a gift. It's not nothing to be played with. And I can't say it enough. Like, I am a prime example of God's grace and mercy to have had brain surgery for 3 brain aneurysms and to be diagnosed with stage 2 colon cancer in the same year. I'm showing y'all what God's grace and mercy look like. I am a prime example of what he can do. Step in and do. Because the doctor said I wouldn't be able to walk, talk, any of those things. And I'm doing it all. I am a living testimony of what God's grace and mercy will do for you guys. And so if I can bring this information to anybody, share this with anybody that could change somebody's life, then like I said, I have done my job. I have done my job. I'm not here to for the fame. I'm really not. Like I said, I came on here. My sister Unique Speaks is here. Welcome, sis. I came here. My journey was to bring awareness. It wasn't about to make no YouTube check. I didn't even know you can make a YouTube check on YouTube until I started doing research. I came on here to tell my journey about brain aneurysms and in hopes of saving somebody's life. That was my main thing to come on here. And to this day, it's still my main thing. If I never get monetized, you guys, it's all right with me. God has done his job to allow me to be able to tell my story. Because God has blessed me. I am what grace and mercy looks like. So when and this is a message to anybody that may be going through an illness, or a family member that may be going through something, I am telling you, doctors may say one thing, but we got a God that stands high and looks low. What the doctor say, no ma'am to, God say yes. God say yes. Y'all remember that he always have the final say so. So you got to stay prayed up. You got to have faith. You got to believe that you're going to be okay, because I'm telling you guys, your mind is a powerful thing. Your mind is a powerful thing. And when you're going through certain illnesses, and when you're going through hard times, sometimes you got to sit back and you have to be mindful. Sometimes God set us down for a reason. I look at what I had to go through was my journey just for me, you guys. God had to sit me down, bring me back to him, and fix me up the way he wanted me to be, not the way I wanted to be. Sometimes we have to go through illnesses. Sometimes we got to go through some things so he can sit us down and be still and listen to what he got to say. And like I said, I'm not up here trying to be spiritual, even though I am. I'm not going to deny my Lord for anybody. But sometimes he sits you down and he have you go through certain things because it's your journey to go through. It's your journey to go through, and it makes you seek him out more. It makes you come to him and pray to him like you never have a day in your life. And I have always been a praying person. I'm very, very spiritual, but sometimes we fall short because we're human. We all do. We all do. But sometimes, our good Lord he causes things to happen that's out of our control. To happen to us, to sit us down, to make us seek him. Whether it be through illnesses, whether it be through any type of thing, sometimes God got to sit us down so we can be still and listen to him. You know, and it is what his will is going to be what his will is going to be. And that's simple as that. My journey was just for me, nobody else's. You know I had people around me who prayed for me, but I had to pray for myself because their prayers can't save my soul. I can only save my soul. My relationship with my God, it's between me and him. So you guys, like I said, I want to bring this content to you on this live. It's about health awareness, and possibly could change somebody's life. Pay attention to your bodies. Don't let the doctors tell you that what you're going through is something in your mind, because they like to tell you this. I have seen it time and time again. Nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. It's in your mind. Or they want to send us home on anxiety medicine. Or they want to say we're having panic attacks. Don't let them diagnose you with certain things when you know for a fact something else is going on with your body. And like I said, you guys, everybody's journey is different. God's will is going to be. And that's just it. And that's all. He knows what's going to happen to us before we even know what's going to happen. That's why I always say, I don't tell my story to get sympathy. I don't need nobody's sympathy. I don't need nobody's empathy. I'm just thankful that my God showed me grace and mercy. And what he did for me, he could do the same for anybody that's out there that's going through something. But it don't even have to be illness. It could be anything else you may be going through. All you got to do is take it to him. Everything ain't for us to bear. Sometimes it ain't us, and sometimes it ain't for us to fight the fight. Sometimes our fight and our battles is not for us to fight, you guys. Sometimes you got to take it to him and leave it there. That's it. He'll do the rest for you. I promise you. He did it for me. He did it for me. He'll do the same thing for you. And like I said, I didn't want to come on here. I don't want to make this so long. Live. This is about health awareness, you guys. I have noticed when I be going to my doctor appointments to get my scans done every 3 months, because I'm still battling my battle with stage 2 colon cancer. That our people are not being treated the same. And you have to advocate for your health. You have to advocate for your health, you guys. You are your own best advocate. Don't let them doctors tell you. And I can't say this enough. I know I sound like a broken record, but had I listened to that doctor in December when it's pertaining to my stomach, you guys, I would not have been here in front of you on this live telling y'all my journey with stage 2 colon cancer. Yes, Lash's journey. Home remedies are good too. Yes. I was offered, and I'm gonna share this with you guys. I was offered to take the chemo pills. I said no. I don't want the chemo pills. Reason being is that I do a lot of research, and I know that sometimes chemo, and I'm not trying to change nobody's mind about how they do their journey and how, everybody's journey is different. But I know from my research, because sometimes you got to do your own research. When they start giving you them chemo pills, they start pumping that chemo into your veins. Sometimes it makes cancer worse. I'm telling you. And so I put my faith in God, and I can honestly say, like I said, I changed some of my eating habits. I have to do better. I don't drink soda. I cut that out. I drink a lot of water. I try not to. I love tea, but I use this special type of sugar that I have. Because sugar feeds on cancer, you guys. And I can't say this enough. Please be mindful when you're taking all these things into your body. Be careful what you're putting into your body, because I'm trying to bring this, so just in case y'all don't know, colon cancer is affecting a lot of people of color. I see it every 3 months when I go to get my scans done. They're oldest in their 60s and 70s to young ass in their early 20s. And it's sad. And they're not giving us the information that we need so that we can possibly prevent it. They want to, give us all this, chemo treatment. They want to, give us all these chemo, pills. And like I said, to each his own person. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I can only bring this message to you from what I'm going through, my experience with it, and possibly my message can save somebody's life. Just be mindful, you guys, when you don't overlook certain things that's going on with your body. Because, different illnesses really throw off the same signs. It doesn't mean something's really wrong with you. It doesn't mean because you're having a headache and migraines that you may have aneurysms. It may not be that because your stomach is hurting that you're losing weight, or that you're experiencing nauseousness that you may have stage 2 colon cancer. But just go get it checked. You rather want to be 100% sure that it's not, to have it come up later on and you have to go through the things that I have went through. So like I said, I'm just bringing this to you to just bring awareness, you guys. We need to be mindful. We have to look out for one another. That's your journey. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Unique Speaks. I love you, sis. Anybody that's in Always Tam, y'all know I love all of y'all. Unique Speaks and Always Tam, they know about, the journey I have been on, because we have a relationship outside of YouTube. And so I thank them, and Unique is always giving me encouraging words, because that's who she is. Have faith as small as a mustard seed. And everything is not our battle to fight, you guys. And I don't like to come on here and really talk about, spiritual things, because some people get offended by it. Some people don't like hearing it. And, you turn people off from it. But I can only speak my story. This is my story to tell. It's my journey that I have to go through. And my journey is just for me. And I want to say that I know without a shadow of a doubt that my God is real. He showed up for me and proved doctors wrong. Like I said, I was not supposed to be in front of y'all talking and uploading videos and speaking the way that I'm speaking. I still have, problems with my speech, but it's getting better. I'm the person that they counted out, but God said not so. His will is going to be his will. And this don't have to be with, like I said, illnesses. It could be pertaining to any aspect in your life, you guys. Don't listen to what man say. Our God has the final say. So his grace and mercy will come when you least suspect it. I am a living witness. Let my testimony be proof that God is real. There is no way but God that I'm still sitting here in front of y'all after surviving 3 aneurysms, and then turn around in the same year being diagnosed with stage 2 colon cancer. And here I am going on my 3rd year. God is good, you guys. He's amazing. He's amazing. I can't thank him enough of what he has done for me. Hey, Texas Scratchaholic. I thank each and every one of y'all for being here. I just thought I would come on here. This topic is about health awareness, because I have noticed that when I go to the doctor to get my scans done for stage 2 colon cancer, because you guys, I'm battling that fight right now. Some of y'all may not know, but now y'all know. And we have to be mindful. We have to be mindful when we go into these doctor offices and they're pushing us to the side, and they're telling us that nothing is wrong with us, and they're treating us any old type of way, or they don't want to see us because we don't got the right type of insurance. It's just sad. It's just sad. And I don't want to get too personal, but I have seen, a 21-year-old young lady, when I go for my scans, we go to our scans together. That young sister didn't make it through, you guys. They caught her cancer later on. But by the grace of God, they caught mine in time. Stage 2 colon cancer is real. Let me tell y'all, colon cancer is running rapid amongst our race. I don't know whether y'all know this or not. I'm just trying to bring it to y'all attention so y'all can go get y'all bodies checked out. Get y'all bodies checked out. Like I said, I do a lot of cooking. I'm guilty of it. But a lot of things we put in our bodies, you guys, is not healthy for us. It really isn't. That's why I'm trying to switch over to that healthy route. You know, that juicing will save your life. I'm telling you, juicing, steering away from that meat and that sugar, to save your life. I'm telling you. Let me be an example of, you know, Rashonda had to go through this and that. She told me to steer away from this and that because she went through that journey. I don't want y'all to go through the journey that I had to go through. I did it for y'all. I did it for y'all. You know, and I'm thankful that I had to go through my journey. It wasn't an easy journey. It wasn't an easy journey. But I'm here and I'm thankful. I'm thankful. And I never will question why I had to go down this journey. Want to know why, you guys? Because this journey was just for me. It was just for me. It was something that I had to go through. My Lord had to sit me down and allow me to go through these things. It was my journey just for me. And it brought me closer to him. I have a personal relationship. And I just want to say this before I end this live. You don't have to go to a synagogue. You don't have to go to a church. You don't have to go to a masjid. You don't have to go to any of those places to get to know God. We only serve one. He go by many names. All you got to do is just trust him. The same thing he did for me, he'll do for y'all. He'll do for y'all. Like I said, I am a living testimony of God's grace and mercy. And what he did for me, he'll do for y'all. But please, you guys, don't sit around if y'all having symptoms that's going on with your body and you know something's just not right. Please don't sit around and throw it off and push it to the side. It could be something that could possibly save your life that's going on with you. Don't let the doctors tell you that it's all in your head. If that doctor's not listening to you, go find somebody else who will. And if that doctor's not listening to you, guess what? Go find that third person. You only get one life here. You don't get no do-overs. We just passing through. We don't got time to be having doctors playing around with our life, using us as experiments, I should say. You don't have time for that. You know, like I said, I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot of things in this past 2 years that, you know, a lot of y'all haven't seen. And so if I can be the voice, if I could be the advocate that could possibly save somebody's life, then that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, yes, I reached my 1K, and I am very appreciative of all of y'all. But my journey for coming in front of y'all was to bring awareness and to save lives. If I never reach to get monetized, it's okay with me. It's okay with me, you guys. My journey was to come over here and save lives. And I believe I am doing so. At least I'm trying to. I do that, you know, in the forms of, and I have my story times, or I try to bring awareness about certain things that I have experienced or the symptoms that I have had. And so, yeah, you guys, pay attention to your body. If you notice that you're having problems with, you know, when you go to the using the bathroom with your bowels, pay attention to that. That's one of the signs of colon cancer. If you feel like you're losing weight rapidly without trying to do so, try to find out, you know, what's going on. It don't necessarily have to be cancer. But guess what? We want to make sure it's not. If you feel like, you know, you're eating food and every time you turn around, you're feeling nauseousness and the food is just not feeling right going down, get that checked out. That's signs of colon cancer, you guys, that doctors do not tell you. I had to learn this for myself. The same way I had to learn that sugar feeds cancer and that chemotherapy is not always good for everybody. It kills you off faster. You know, but to each his own. You know, everybody's journey is going to be different. And I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do with y'all body. I'm just trying to bring awareness to y'all. So you guys, I'm about to end this live. I appreciate each and every one of you who has came here to get this message. Because like I said, I'm trying to save lives. I'm trying to bring awareness. No, I'm not a doctor. But I have been through High Wellness with Frugal Mom. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of y'all being here. High Desi Chronicles, I seen you came into my live. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm not trying to tell y'all how to, you know, do in y'all kitchen. Because what y'all do in y'all kitchen is y'all business. I'm just trying to say that we have to be mindful of what we put into our bodies. I am a perfect example of not eating healthy and, not putting the right things in my body. And I ended up with stage 2 colon cancer. And I won't be considered cured until another 2 years. But like I said, you guys, my journey is for me. Everybody's journey is different. I just thought I'll come on here and just share, some of the things that I went through and some of the things that I can share with y'all. Because like I said, you guys, everybody's journey is going to be different. Don't get afraid. Don't get scared. Like, oh my God, Rashonda got on here and said this symptom and that don't necessarily means that y'all have that. But it's a lot of illnesses that have the same symptoms. But what I'm trying to say is, just go get yourself checked out. Go get yourself checked out. Don't take symptoms going on for granted. Don't push it to the wayside saying, I'll go get it checked out next month, or I'll go get it checked out 2 weeks from now. No, them 2 weeks could possibly save your life. It could be a game changer. It could be a game changer. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming to my live, coming over here to my house. Y'all always welcome. We are the beautiful sunshines. I'm all about motivating and helping people if I can, if I'm able to do so. And I'm just thankful that I'm here to be on this platform to share my journey with people. Because like I said, you guys, you never know what somebody's going through. Sometimes people be scared when they get symptoms. They get scared. They be scared to go to the doctor out of fear of what they're going to hear. But you might get to that doctor in time, and they probably can save your life. Don't be scared to go to the doctor, you guys, and get yourself checked. And so my brothers out there, I don't care what skin color you, please start going to the doctor and get yourself checked. Y'all, I see that it's a lot of males that are scared to go to the doctor and get themselves checked. Health awareness is very important. We be the significant other. We got to push them. We got to basically drag them out the house for them to go get themselves checked. Do better with yourself, you guys. Unique Speak says, thank you, Rashonda, for bringing the awareness from your experiences. I'm happy to do so, Unique. You already know. I talked about a lot of personal things with you, Tam, and Katrina. And I just thought when I go to the doctor and I see the different treatments when it comes to different races. And once again, I'm not trying to make this about racism. I have people in my family of all type of colors. So I'm not making this about race. But I do see the difference in how we get treated. It's not a myth, it's the truth. So like I said, y'all be careful when y'all go to the doctor. Once again, be your own best advocate. Not let the doctor tell y'all what y'all not feeling. You know your body better than anybody else. How can somebody tell you how you're feeling? Because doctors like to tell you, it's okay, it'll go away. But what if it don't go away? What if it don't go away, you guys? And here you sat around for 3, 4, 5 months, and you could have prevented something serious from happening. But yet you sat around and you let that doctor determine your fate. You let that doctor determine your fate. All because he told you that it's nothing wrong with you. You have to be your own best advocate. Choose the doctors that's going to listen to you. Don't y'all let no doctors tell y'all it's all in y'all head. Don't you let them doctors treat y'all any type of way because it's the tone of your skin color or because you don't got the right insurance. Y'all be your own best advocate, guys. I love y'all. I'm going to end this live. I thank each and every one of y'all for being here. I truly appreciate y'all. This topic about bringing, awareness to your health. You guys, pay attention. It is real out here. I'm still fighting my battle. God's will is going to be his will. I never question it. This journey is just for me. But if I can share my journey with somebody and could save somebody's life or probably let them know what some of the warning signs are, and then they go in and they get checked out and it's not that, thank you, Lord. But if it is and they caught it early, then I have done my job, you guys. I have done my job. So y'all be good. Y'all be safe. And if I haven't gotten around to each and every one of y'all, I truly, truly appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Y'all going about y'all evening. Y'all have a blessed evening. Don't forget to tell y'all loved ones that y'all love them. Don't take them for granted. If y'all have anybody out there that's going through something, uplift them. Be an ear. You never know what somebody is going through, you guys. People don't tell you everything. People don't tell you everything they're going through. Whether it could be mental, whether it could be illness, it could be anything. You just don't know. One kind word can change somebody's life. One smile can change somebody's life. One how you feeling can change somebody's life. Is there anything I can do for you can make somebody's day go better? So you guys, I'll see y'all later. I love each and every one of y'all. If I hadn't gotten to eat, all the people in the chat, charges to my brain, not my heart. I love all y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next live. Y'all be safe, and we all are beautiful sunshines. And remember, God's will is going to be His will is His will, and everybody's journey is just for them. Take care, you guys.